All right, hey guys. So I have been reading my Bible from front to back, right? I've been reading my Bible from front to back to really focus in on God's character, right? So while I was reading Second Kings, one thing really stood out to me, and that is how loyal God is. All right, guys, like God is like the most loyal father and friend you can ever have, okay? And let me just give you an example of why I say this, okay? So I was reading Kings and I have it highlighted here 20 and 5. And it says, "Turn again and tell Hezekiah, the captain of my people, thus says the Lord, the God of David, thy father. I have heard thy prayer, I have seen thy tears. Behold, I will heal thee." Okay? "And on the third day thou shalt go up unto the house of the Lord. And I will add unto thy days 15 years. And I will deliver thee and this city out of the hand of King Assyria. And I will defend the city for mine own sake and for my servant David's sake." Okay? And this was about Hezekiah, because Hezekiah had been warned about his death. He was about to die. Okay, like he got a warning from the Lord saying that he was about to die. And he went into prayer asking the Lord for him not to die, basically. And I just was reading this and I'm just like, God saying that he will do it and then not also do it, but also defend the city for my own sake and for my servant David's sake. David, y'all. Hezekiah is a descendant of David, okay? And David been dead, y'all. He's been gone. David's been gone, and there's been so many kings after David that have not followed God's rules, God's law at all. Like they've been worshiping idols, on everything they're not supposed to do, witchcraft, all, hanging out with Baal and all that. And God is so loyal. He's so faithful, okay, that he still comes back and says that he will literally save these people for the sake of my servant David. David, y'all. David, the one who still fell into sin with Bathsheba and had a baby that he had no business having, okay? The one that sent that man to the front line to die, okay? He is still here staying loyal to David. And I feel like that was just such an example of how loyal God is to us. Like, and he was just telling me, like, this is like an example of what being prayerful, steadfast, and dedicated to the Lord gets you, okay? Having that intimacy and relationship in the Lord, this what it gets your family, okay? It should be that I have dedicated my life to the Lord so much, okay? I have been in prayer, intimacy, relationship with God, okay? We so locked in. Me and my father so locked in that my generations down the line, that he will come and be like, you know what? This is forgiven, okay? You get a pass because of my servant, Vanessa, all right? We're supposed to be doing that for our families. We're supposed to have that kind of bond. We're supposed to have that kind of situation set up, okay? That's what should be going on. We should have that kind of closeness that generations down, God is like, I'm going to forgive this and forsake this and fix this for you and give you this grace, extra grace that you probably do not deserve because we never really deserve it, for the sake of my servant, okay? For the sake of my servant who had served me in all that time and truly dedicated themselves to me. Like, I feel like that is just so real. That's like the realest thing ever. Like, David's not there. David's dead, long gone. And God's still speaking up on him. Like, yeah, that's my people because of him, okay? Because y'all know him. Because y'all locked in with him. That's why you're getting this pass. I think that's so, like, just real. Like, that's such a beautiful thing to see and know. And it's funny because I was listening to this sermon about Jerry too, that Jerry was talking about, and he was saying how God is just so humble that he ties himself to people. Like he's tying himself to David, and how he says, like, I'm the God of Abraham, like exalting Abraham. And it's like, he was like saying how, don't you want to be the person that God ties himself to? okay, that he links his name to. Like, don't you want to be so and so, like the God of so and so, whoever, whatever your name is. And me personally, I don't know about y'all, but I want my name linked in. I want people to be like, that's the God of Vanessa. All right, like God done so many miracles and works in my life. I've been so dedicated to the Lord that he going around saying, okay, he can pop up to somebody and say, the God of Vanessa, and they know exactly what they talking about. They know exactly what God we talking about. They already know what's going on, guys. And I think, we look at the Bible and we're just like, see all these amazing things and how he treats people and how he was dedicated to them, and like they have this relationship, and it's like we can have that. I don't know, like for some reason people think like the Bible does not pertain to us. It's like, I don't know, for some reason I've been constantly hearing people saying like, oh yeah, like this is what we're supposed to do, but like we're only human, and I'm just like, where in the Bible does it say we're only human? Okay, like who do we think the Bible was written for? Like, I'm so confused at who we think the Bible was written for. Like, why are people giving the excuse that we're only human? Like, was the disciples not humans? Or like, I'm confused. And why are we saying we're only human when we're not only human? We are spiritual beings. And I just think it's just so crazy that we don't hold ourselves to the standards of the people in the Bible and want this kind of relationship and bond and build these kind of things to pass on for generations, because we walk around saying we're only human. And we need to cut that. We need to cut that short, nip that in the butt, guys, because we are not only human. We are made in God's image, and he is there to be our strength, okay? We can do all things through God, all right? And we are spiritual beings. We are not just humans, okay? And we have spiritual authority. We have the power to overcome Satan. We have the power to overcome addictions and everything else we have going on, guys. Sin that we should not longer be falling, and we have the power to overcome that, y'all. And we need to know that, and we need to be walking in that and acting accordingly and trying to be like David, okay? Have a heart that was perfect before God. We should be trying to do that. We should not be walking around saying we're only human, okay? We should be trying to dedicate our lives to the Lord, y'all. So, yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys about that. And I just want you guys to put that kind of work and dedication in for generations, because the devil tries to attack us and link curses and strongholds into our lives for generations. But if we are doing what we're supposed to do, building these bonds in relationship with God, okay, linking up with the Lord, partnership with God, we wouldn't even have to be worried about that, okay? Because it will be coming that, this is, okay, the descendant of Vanessa. Move around, take your hands off of it. You can't do that, okay? Because this is the descendant of Vanessa, and that's what we want. That's what we want for our kids, our grandkids, grandkids after that, just our whole generation, y'all. So I'm encouraging you to build that friendship, build that intimacy, build that relationship, create that loyal bond with the Lord, okay? So that it will carry on for generations. All right, guys. We are not only human. Have a blessed day.